Good morning and welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Wednesday, the 4th of January, 2023. Good morning, you early birds. It is 2:28 a.m. on this Wednesday morning. Happy Wednesday to you. Let's start today off with a blessing. Dear universe, oh, my card's flipped over. Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this Wednesday morning. Okay. We get now is the blessing. Life is a timeless moment in the eternal now. You perceive a yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but in reality, there is only now. Focusing on the past or future keeps you from fully living and receiving life's blessings. Bring your awareness within, and you receive a timeless blessing. Namaste. Guys, let me read this again. Open up your hearts and minds to receive this and listen to these words. These words, guys, these words are going to help you. Now is the blessing. Life is a timeless moment in the eternal now. You perceive a yesterday, today, and tomorrow, but in reality, there is only now. Focusing on the past or future keeps you from fully living and receiving life's blessings. Bring your awareness within, and you will receive a timeless blessing. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Hey, all right. Got a lot of great questions. I love that you guys are so responsive when I ask you for questions. So I'm going to jump right into this. There's so much going on. I mean, nobody even said nothing about old Kevin McCarthy not getting his bid for the speakership. But why don't we go ahead and talk about that? Why don't we go ahead and talk about that? Kevin McCarthy, the GOP is already, they are coming out the gates showing us exactly what this year is going to consist of. Guys, it is going to be chaos. Tarot, universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us an overview of the Congress, of the GOP Congress for the year 2023. What will we see come out of the Republican Congress in the year 2023? Here we go. Up, first thing we get the Six of Wands. Oh my goodness. They are coming out wanting to be winners. They are coming out with what's on their mind is that they are going to be more successful than they have ever been. And this is what they want. This is what their wish is, to win, 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 no matter what. Below them, they have the Ace of Wands inverted. The Ace of Wands inverted reads, hey, hold on, let me get my thing. Ace of Wands inverted. Fall, decadence, ruin, clouded joy. Woo! I told y'all, 2023 was going. It's a roller coaster. Roller coaster, guys. We are climbing. Click, 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 click. Climbing to the apex. This roller coaster is about to hit the apex, and when it drops, guys, oh my goodness, hold on to your stomachs, because it's gonna be crazy. From now until May, it is going to be insane with what the GOP is going to be doing. So this is what they want. They want to win, 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 no matter what. But what is below them, what their plate is full of, is a whole bunch of baloney. All of the things that they have planned to do, guys, they are not going to be successful. Look for a lot of them to be moving away from this. And let me write this down before I forget it, because I want to ask about Santos. This guy, this guy Santos may not even be an American citizen, guys. Not even a naturalized citizen. So let's do this Santos dude. I just write his name down there so we can throw on him and see what's going to happen. But I told y'all, the Republicans don't care if he's a liar, if he's a con man or a cheat. They allowed him to take his seat. Don't matter. He is one of them. He shows them exactly what they are. But let's go back to this question here about this GOP Congress. Guys, this is going to be... This is going to be ridiculous. There's going to be a whole war within the GOP in the Congress. They are going to be fighting each other. They are not going to get very much done. This first half of the year, they are not going to accomplish much. All they are going to do is trying to establish domination over each other. And it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war. It's time to grab the popcorn. Time to make the donuts. Guys, it's showtime. Lights, camera, action. Like I said on Monday. What was that? 1, 2, 3. Ready, set, go. Here we go, guys. We are going to see the shit show of the decade. All right. My first question is from Denny. Denny says, during Biden's transition into office, Jared Kushner kept vital information about COVID from President Biden. What will happen about this? And guys, that whole transition thing, there were laws that were broken because they did not allow for the smooth transition. That is another one of those investigations that is happening under the table. It's not in the mainstream media. Why? Because everybody's not excited about that. That's not something that's going to keep everybody anxious and full of anxiety, okay? So, what will happen to Jared Kushner? What Tarot Universe Spirit Guides Creator, everybody who can, tell me what is going to happen about Kushner and the transition team retaining vital information that was necessary. What will happen to Jared Kushner and the transition team? Okay. All right. Let me pull them. We got lots of threes. Okay. All right. Here we go. First thing, Jared Kushner is going to have to fight. He is going to have to explain why he did what he did, why he felt it necessary to sabotage the United States of America. Guys, this wasn't just about COVID, and this is where we get short-sighted. They did not allow the Biden team any information, critical infrastructure, critical information about what was going on around the world. They kept the Biden team in the dark. That was sabotage to our country. That was an act of treason. Jared Kushner is not going to get off. Jared Kushner going to go to jail, y'all. Period. When all of these matchsticks burn, Jared Kushner is going to find his behind in prison. Exactly where he belongs. He has not broken the familial cycle of his father. He will do exactly what his father did too. Financial crimes. Jared Kushner is going to jail. Denny, he is going to go to jail. He's going to have to fight for his life. Judgment is coming for him. And his ties to Russia are going to be exposed. Yes. And look at this. We got this little three of swords, this heartbreak card. There are 3 swords sticking out of that. Guys, And here we got the three of cups and the three of swords. Consider this, them three children: Ivanka, Junior, and Eric, and Kushner. But this third one, we can take Eric out of this one and add old Jared in there as the third child that is going to be facing all of these consequences. Okay? Jared Kushner is in a world of crap. His world is falling apart. If this dude is probably trying to make as many deals as he can to save his bacon from serving the rest of his life in prison. Okay? He's gonna go to jail. He is trying to cut as many deals as he can now. Guys, these guys are trying to get sweetheart deals. Jared Kushner is going to roll over on everybody he can remember. He is going to sing like a bird. His little cross-dressing behind does not want to go to prison, whether it's federal or not. Whether it's federal or not, he does not want to go to prison. He is a rich boy. He does not want to live in an 8x8 cell with somebody telling him when he can go pee, when he can eat, and when he can sleep. No, prison ain't for rich people. No, but it's coming for these rich folks. All right. The next question is about the weather. This question is, how many more polar vortices will occur this winter? Guys, I told you guys way back in October that this winter was going to be the winter of all winters. And it has not disappointed yet. Right now, we are in the middle of we literally have a river, an ocean of water that is traversing above our heads, that is dumping feet of water on California. And it's not done yet. Okay, so all of this wet weather that is coming from the Pacific Ocean, that is picking up steam, picking up more and more and more and more water, is coming across the United States. It's flooding the West Coast. Okay, from Canada to Mexico, you're getting wet. Okay, and this is moving across the United States. And it's going to meet up with that cold air coming out of Canada and with the rest of the warm air coming up from the Gulf Coast. We are going to see another severe ice storm, polar vortex induced ice storm, ice on a scale that we've not seen before. What we saw happen in Buffalo was a precursor. There will be a worse ice storm than that, with lake effect snow and everything being encrusted in ice. New York, prepare. West Coast, if you are on the Great Lakes, around the Great Lakes, if you are in any place that is subject to lake effect weather, prepare. January, this month, we are going to experience the most extreme and severe weather that most of us have ever experienced in our entire lives. Prepare as you can. If you are in a place that is prone to flooding, be proactive and plan for that now. Fill up those sandbags now. Don't wait until the water's coming through your door. If it's dry now and you are in a floodplain, prepare. Prepare. I ain't trying to scare you. It's coming. It's coming. Get ready for it. And guys, this is going to be a storm that is going to knock a lot of power out. Prepare. While you can, prepare. That's all I'm saying. We are not out of this. The next question, what will happen with the oil companies who are profiteering off of these oil prices? I know President Biden has opened the reserves, trying to keep these prices low. This is another a form of treason, guys. This is price gouging. This is government-sponsored price gouging. Understand that the oil and gas companies are subsidized, which means they get welfare. Whether they sell 1 gallon or none, they still make money. So they raise the prices so that they can make more money. More and more money. They're closing down refineries, slowing down production. This is a crime against humanity. This is an intentional harm against humanity. Taro, please tell us what will happen with the oil and gas companies. What will happen with the oil and gas companies profiteering off of oil? First card we get is the Hierophant. Guys, this is the government. Understand the world order, the new world order, and we even got the world that came out in this. This is by design. This is by design. They put us into these situations to make us panic, to cause us to be anxious. Okay, they create these shortages. They spike the prices. They're digging this oil out of the ground. They're not producing it. Gaia is. They're just selling it at a profit and polluting the planet on top of it. While they're selling it, they're polluting the planet. Guys, this is... We got a judgment card. But I think this judgment has to be us. This is not the government. Understand that. The government wrote the rules for the oil and gas companies. The government could put sanctions on the oil and gas companies for what they are doing. Do you see that happening? No, you don't, because one hand washes the other. This, and everybody must understand that the government is not our friend. This government that we live under, and this is all around the world, not just in America, guys. This government that we live on is not for us, the people. It is for them, the wealthy. It is for the controlling class. They are doing nothing to better life for us. They are doing everything to try to make life harder for us, to make us suffer, to put everybody in a fear dynamic. Why? Because if you're in fear, if you're worried about how you're going to continue to exist, you can be controlled. If they can scare you with price fluctuations, if they can scare you with, oh, there might be a shortage of this, or there might be a shortage of that, and even with the mainstream media talking to you fellas out there, talking about how your sperm count is declining to put fear into you. We have 8 billion people on this planet. Sperm counts are declining because there's too many people. This is what nature does to regulate. Okay? But we also have to point our finger at the ones who are sterilizing our young men by putting all of these chemicals, contaminants in our food and our water. Okay? Don't let them get away scot-free. So, what's going to happen with the oil and gas companies behind this profiteering? Guys, we do get the death card. We got death, we got judgment, we got the Hierophant, we've got the world, because this isn't just happening in the United States. This is happening all over the world. And this, guys, you are witnessing gas and oil companies do what they were designed to do: fleece the public, to cause panic, to cause chaos. Okay? And understand, when the switch gets flipped to electric energy, guess what the oil and gas companies will have cornered the market in? Don't think they're going to give up. No. They will buy up everything they can to keep themselves in power, to keep the money flowing to them, to keep the rules on their side. Okay? So, Denny, what's going to happen with the oil and gas companies profiteering? They're going to continue to profiteer. They're not going to be brought to any justice. This is what they were designed to do. This is the ultra rich, showing you exactly how much control they have over your everyday life. They're not going to write laws against them to stop them from making that money hand over fist. And if somebody was going to sanction them, they would have already been sanctioned. And that has not been done. Understand when you are being lied to. Understand when you are being conditioned. And that's what's going on right now. You are being conditioned. They want you to live in a state of apprehension, of panic, of fear of what's going to happen next. Okay? Just keep that. Put that in your back pocket. Understand. They're not working with us. If the government wanted to, they could sanction the crap out of oil and gas. They could take away all of their protections. That has not been done. Because one hand washes the other. Understand what our government is, what it does, and who it protects. The government is not for us everyday ordinary people, guys. The government was put there to protect the wealthy, period. All right, my next question. This is Denny's. Will oil prices go to $4 a gallon in May, or will Biden stop them? We're on that same question. Will oil and gas prices go to $4 a gallon in May, or will Biden stop them? All right, here we go. Will oil prices go to $4 a gallon in May, or will Biden stop it? Yes or no question. Tara, please. Answer this question. Answer it with a clear answer. Will gas prices explode in May? First card we get is the 10 of swords, 9 of swords, 6 of cups, 9 of cups. No, guys. No. There's going to be a change. There's going to be something is going to happen. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is a no. No, 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 no. No, Denny. As much as oil and gas wants to inflate these prices, something is going to stop it. They are not going to reset this at $4. And guys, I had said that. I had predicted that was going to be the price, be the case, that we were going to be paying an exorbitant amount of money. But guys, we are going to be paying over $3 a gallon. Just know that. It is never going to get back to the $2 and anything for the majority of the United States. Now, Texas and those in points south, where you have oil companies right there in your vicinity, yes, you will pay less because they don't have to ship it to you. Okay, but us guys over here like Las Vegas and California, yeah, we're gonna be paying a lot more than $3 a gallon, and we will probably be paying $4 a gallon. But the majority of the rest won't. Okay? All right. My next question. When will child pornographers start going to jail? This is another one, guys. Who do you think is running this stuff? We have drug problems in America, cocaine. Ain't one state in America can grow cocaine. Not one. Not one. One of the most abused and trafficked drugs in the world. Sold by low-level criminals all over the United States. And I want you to think about this. Which boo-boo the fool drug dealer on the street has got a stealth plane that can go to South America and pick up kilos of cocaine and bring it back into America undiscovered? How many black people you think living in the Bronx and Brooklyn, wherever, slinging coke, got luxury ships and private planes that go to South America bi-weekly, picking up kilos of cocaine. Remember, old Moscow Mitch McConnell used to be Cocaine Mitch. Oh yeah. Right there in our own Senate, one of the biggest drug dealers, drug importers in the world. This is what everybody must understand. All right, guys. My dog was out there going crazy, so I had to stop. But I know I was talking about child pornographers. But when will child pornographers start going to jail? When the government decides that they're going to be out of that business, pretty much. We saw under 45 children get disappeared. A whole bunch of children got disappeared. Then we saw under 45 migrant parents get taken off the job and their children separated from them. Understand, do not allow these people to talk you out of what you are seeing. You saw what government did. Government did that. Don't put your trust in something that ain't there for you. And guys, it does not matter who's in the driver's seat. That's why they change the president every 4 years, to give you the idea that somebody is running something. No, they're just changing the head guy. He has very limited power, not sweeping power. They give that power to Congress and the Senate. Understand how our government really works. Understand how our government really works, okay? We have got to open our eyes and stop being duped. We got to stop thinking that the government is going to save us. Democrats have been running the whole government many times in our history. Many times we have had the presidency, the House, and the Senate. And I want you to ask yourself, every time we have held all three houses, what exactly have we gotten done? Roe versus Wade never got codified into law. The dreamers never got their dream to them. When we held all three houses, all the stuff that we keep running on every year, we're going to fix this, we're going to build a pathway to citizenship. None of that stuff ever seems to happen. Why? Why doesn't it happen? Because if they fixed it, then they'd have nothing to run on. These are people making promises to you that they cannot fulfill. Most of these people who go into these positions of power want that power for themselves, to make themselves rich. Whether you believe in the tenets of the government or not, the one thing that you must do is be discerning. Don't believe everything somebody says just because they said it. We have power, but we have to be willing to use it. We have power, but we have to be willing to put our bodies out there to demand change. As long as we sit comfortably on our sofas watching our 57-inch screen televisions, they have us enslaved. As long as your comfort level lets you see what's going on around you, but it's not personally affecting you. As long as you can see other people suffering and you do nothing to help, they've got us under control. If you are not willing to give up your comfort to help your fellow man, oh, they've got us. They've got us under full control. Please understand what they are doing. Don't put all your faith in the government. Put your faith where it belongs, in you. Okay? This is about us. When we elect all these government officials to do all this, guess what we're doing? We're giving away our power. We're giving it to them on the condition that they do what we want them to do. But we do not hold ourselves or them to make sure that they do. We go and we turn them loose and let them go and sell themselves out to the highest bidder without turning around and removing them from the office we put them in. That's a power we have, guys. We have the ability to fire somebody that we hired, but we never use it. But let's see if it gets used against Santos, okay? All right. There we go. My next question is from Genealogy Junkie. And Genealogy would like to know what discoveries I see happening in January. Guys, I already told you what I see happening. The biggest thing in politics that I see happening is we are going to see this slow motion train wreck of the GOP. This is going to take a couple of days. The slime trail left by this crash is going to be miles long. There's so much excitement coming up. We're going to have indictments. There are going to be truths that are discovered. There's going to be people who are going to be brought to justice. And we are going to see a whole lot of politicians squirming on the hook, wondering exactly when the time for them is coming. And it is coming. It is coming. We have turned a corner. So the doom and gloom, even though we're still kind of existing in it, well, we are still existing in it because this is a system of change. And change is hard. And change is seldom pretty. And change is never easy. Okay? So y'all get your throat lozenges because some stuff is going to be hard to swallow. Get your doggone Pepto-Bismol because some stuff is going to give you a stomach ache. Okay? And make sure you got your headache tablets because there's going to be a lot of revelations that are just going to give us all kinds of headaches. Going to just give us fits about the people who we have put into power. And guys, there are going to be revelations about Democrats as well. High-powered, big-name Democrats. Laws that were broken, insider trading, etc., etc. Believe me, people got out of the way because they know that the reaper is coming for them. They know that their dirty laundry is about to get aired. And that is on both sides of the aisle. Yeah, there were insider trading doing on the Democratic side as well. We got people who are there for the money. We know we got Cinema and Manchin there for the money. We also got people in Congress that are there for the money. That are there for what they can get, what they can sell themselves out for. There's going to be a lot of people who the spotlight is going to scroll across them, who will be identified as people who are milking the system. All right? All right, Genealogy Junkie, there you go. My next question is from Denny. Governor Tom Wolf of Pennsylvania wants to give a $2,000 stimulus to everybody in Pennsylvania before he leaves office. Will he do this? Okay, got a whole throw, but I'm going to put him back in. Here we go. Will Tom Wolf... It don't want me to throw. Denny Tom Wolf is going to do his doggone best to get y'all some money before he leaves office. Even though people going to be fighting against it because this was inverted. But yeah, he is going to try to get y'all some money. He is going to try. He gonna try to get y'all some money. He gonna do everything he can. He got to fight against the Republicans though. But he is going to try to do whatever he can to get y'all some money in Pennsylvania, Denny. Okay, next question. I guess there's something out about forcing Americans to retire at 58 and collect Social Security at 58, so that young people can enter the workforce and get some good paid jobs, etc., etc. Will this ever happen? Will this come to fruition? Will Americans be forced to retire at 58? And I ain't gonna say forced. I'm retired now. If I could collect I'm about to be 57. If I could collect my Social Security at 58, hot doggity dog, life would be so good. But here, because this affects me. Yes or no question. Will Americans, and I don't want to use the word forced because doggone it, you wouldn't have to force me to retire at 57 or 58. That would be, all you got to do is say, you going to turn 58. You ready to retire? I'll be like, yeah, I'm ready. You ain't got to force me to do nothing. Will retirement be lowered to 58? And will 58-year-old people be made to retire at that age? Here we go. Interesting. First four cards are super interesting. This is this is going to get talked up and talked up and talked up. The benefits about it are going to be, talked up. A lot of people are going to be in favor of this. But we know who is not in favor of this. Who does not want you to have Social Security? Guys, the final is death. This is an end. This is this is fatality. The death card, I'll read you what death says. Death is end, mortality, destruction, corruption. Okay, it's an end. However, I think this might be the end of this Social Security fight. I kind of really want to go out on this limb. Guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. United States is gonna be moving. It's going to be moving in a direction that is going to be beneficial for the worker. I feel like this Social Security fight may finally come to an end. The GOP may finally realize that they are not going to be able to strip Americans of this. And that may be what this death card is signifying, the end of the fight of Social Security. But guys, I want to say yes. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's approaching. It's coming. Everybody's tired of fighting about this. But this is something that is going to be beneficial for all of us. And here we got the Judgment card. That's a great big old yes. We got the Magician. That's another big old yes. We got the King of Wands, which is another yes. Okay? So, Denny, I am going to say yes. I don't know when, but yes, at some point, the United States of America will bring the retirement age of Americans down to 58 years old, where they can receive their Social Security. Hallelujah, hollaback. Whoo! That makes me happy. That makes me very happy. How many of us could actually live a life if we didn't have to worry about living to collect our Social Security? All right. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Will the U.S. enact a bill to outlaw lying to the public, like what happened during COVID-19, where we had the President of the United States standing up there telling us that, oh, this is not worse than the common cold? And this is what I don't understand, guys. There used to be a bill. There used to be a law It was illegal for public servants to lie to the public about health issues. It was a felony. But here we are living in this Mandela effect, and things that once were are no longer, or people just can do whatever they want to do. But let's ask this question. Will the United States enact a bill to make it illegal for public officials to lie to the public? Yep, there it is. Yes. And guys, I know there's already a law on the books. There's our answer right there. Yes, it will be brought up again. This is going to be a judgment thing as well. So expect this to come up probably in 45. If we ever get to see him go to trial, expect this to come up. But the first card we got is the Nine of Swords inverted. Let me see what the Nine of Swords inverted reads. Imprisonment, doubt, suspicion, fear, and shame. Wonderful. First card told it all. Yes, there will be laws put on the books to protect us from lying politicians. Yes, there will, genealogy. Or spirits beyond the stars. Next question. Will Melania be indicted with the rest of them? Oh, Miss former First Lady. Miss, I can wear a jacket that says, I don't care. Do you? As she's going to visit orphans at the border. Shows you. When these people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Don't make them have to keep proving to you over and over again who they are. Believe them. They are exactly who they say they are. Here we go. Will Melania be indicted with the rest of them? Yes or no question. She is anxious. Oh, we got an N for Melania. But we don't got no yeses. We do got the Hermit Trader card, though. But I have no yeses. I got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. I got the Nine of Swords, her being anxious about it. I got the Death card. These are all no's. The last card I have is the Hermit, which is a no. Even though that's a treason card, it's still a no. No, Melania is going to escape the net. I guess she's too low hanging of fruit. But no, the former First Lady is not going to be indicted with the rest of them. So far, the ones with the last name Trump that aren't going to prison are Melania, Tiffany, and Barron. That's it. Okay. Oh, here, next question from Genealogy Junkie. What will happen to the body doubles of Vlad Putin and Kim Jong-un? And we already know Kim Jong's body double is doing all kinds of duty. And golly, his body double, I mean, dang. Besides from him being short and fat, come on, does not even... Guys, oh, that was a bad double. That was a bad double. Because, I mean, Kim Jong-un was a very specific looking little dude. And the guy that they have got replacing him, it's like a balloon character, a caricature of him. I mean, it's so obvious that it is not him. Okay, here we go. What will happen to the body doubles of Vlad Putin and Kim Jong-un? Huh? Well, they'll be released. They're not going to get killed or nothing. They'll just go back into society as a lookalike of said person. They're not going to be killed or anything. Nope. They'll just be released from their own special kind of bondage. They'll just be released. And I have to say that because when they're using those doubles, if somebody decided to take a pot shot at him, it's the body double that's going to get hit, not the real guy. So nothing's going to happen to them. They're not going to harm them, genealogy junkie. They'll just be released back into society. Every person has a twin. Every person on this planet has another person that looks identically like them. In fact, we have more than one person that look exactly like us. Yeah, every one of us has a twin, possibly a triplet or a quadruplet. Every single one of us. All right. My next question is from Preston N. Will any more information about Charles Lieber and his communication with Wuhan, China? And this guy has been arrested, and there's a whole lot of conspiracy theories about this Charles Lieber guy. I think people were trying to say that he was, they're trying to pin the escape of the virus on this guy, and this guy did not do that. He was taking money from China, I think trying to sell them the specifics of the vaccination, but he didn't have anything to do with the outbreak. But let's see. Will any more information about Charles Lieber and his connections to China, to Wuhan, come out? Will there be any more information? Yes. Preston, yes, there is going to be more information. And guys, look at the next card we got is the spy in the camp. Charles Lieber may be giving information on Wuhan. Okay, he may be giving information to the DOJ on Wuhan. I'm just gonna pull 4. Yeah, He's kind of standing on his own that he really didn't do anything wrong against the United States. He was trying to make money. But yeah, there's more information that's going to come out about this. And it may be that Charles Lieber, what's his name? Charles Lieber may have turned state's evidence. He may be singing like a bird to try to keep himself out of prison and turning evidence against what he was doing with China. So telling the DOJ what China wanted him to do, what Wuhan wanted him to do. Okay, there you go, Preston. My next question is, will Biden successfully pass the additional $200 in Social Security? I thought that had passed already. So, but I'm sure it's the Republicans that are holding it up. I'm quite sure that's what the problem is. But let's see. Will Biden successfully pass the additional $200 to Social Security? Will Biden be successful in getting the additional $200 to Social Security? First card, we got the Tower. So the fight is against it. Yeah, yes. As hard as the GOP wants to steal this, yes. And it's going to take a while. We're going to have to fight this. We're going to have to fight the GOP about this. But it will happen. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Okay? We got 3 yeses here. 4 yeses, actually. The GOP is going to try to slow it down, try to steal it, try to cut it down, try to water it down, try to do everything they can. In the end, it will go through. Again, I can't tell you when, but I can tell you that it will. Okay? There you go. My next question is from Mildred H. Will DOJ challenge the corrupt pardons 45 gave to all his friends? Will the DOJ challenge the pardons that Donny Boy gave to his friends? And guys, even though that is a power that the president possesses, the answer to that question is yes. It's already being challenged. Guys, I told you, every single one of them that got a pardon from old Donny Boy is going to be sitting his behind in prison. By the time this is done, this is going to look like the end of Reagan's regime, where half of his cabinet was sitting in prison. Okay? Donnie Boy broke laws, broke all kinds of laws. Right here in the United States and internationally. He had a whole cabal of people breaking laws right along with him. Every single one of his crony traitors is going to face their music. Old Roger Stone, old General Flynn, all of the president's men are coming to a prison near you. Yes, they are. Don't worry about it. They will serve. They will reap what they have sown. My next question is from Jules C and JL, and they would like to know what is going on with the people who killed Shanquella Robinson in Mexico, because mainstream media, well, it's a black woman. Hey, and there's no reason to report on this anymore. What is going on with the case with Shanquella Robinson? And Jules wanted to know because he's like, they had more evidence against the people who killed her than they had against the Idaho killer. And we see that whole thing played out. But Shanquella Robinson is just dead. And the people who killed her, nobody knows what happened. So let's see. Terrell, tell us what is happening with the people involved in Shanquella Robinson's death. What is being done? Okay, there are extradition papers that have been filed. They have already been written up and filed from the Mexican government. They have reviewed everything. They have redone. They re-looked at the reports that were done. These people will be extradited. This has gone to the DOJ, so Mexico is trying to extradite these American citizens back to Mexico to face charges, and this is where it is now. The extradition, the petition, like a application, I guess is how I'm seeing it. But the Mexican government has already filed the papers against all of those people who were involved. Their passports have been suspended. All of their passports, they have already been made to turn in their passports. They can no longer travel internationally. The DOJ has the request to extradite them. That's where this case is now. The United States is in cooperation with Mexico, so these people are going to be sent, but it's just a matter of time. So Jules and JL, right now, the extradition papers are with DOJ. Just be patient. They will be extradited back to Mexico, where they will be forced to stand trial. Yes, they will. We have an agreement with Mexico, just like we gave them back El Chapo. And we brought him over here and we convicted him in American prison. We have an agreement with Mexico and with Canada. So because they committed these crimes with our allies, we will extradite them so that they can face the music. They will be extradited to Mexico, Jules and JL. Don't worry about it. The mainstream media is just not covering it. All right? Because she was black, period. And I just got to say it that way. If she was blonde-haired and blue-eyed, we'd still be talking about it. But it is what it is. But it's not over with. They gon' get them. They're going to extradite all of them back to Mexico to stand trial. My next question is from Preston. Will world leaders come together to fight climate change? Will they start teaching people, educating people on how to change? No. We wouldn't be here now. Think about when Obama was the president. Now, the United States then was very, very vested into trying to help solve the climate crisis. here we are, 6 years on. And nothing. We have done nothing. We have not slowed down. Nothing. Talk is not going to save our planet. Only action will. And actually, we can't save this planet. We can't not save this planet. This planet is just fine. Okay? Gaia will shake us off like fleas off a wet dog. And this is what we have to understand. Gaia, the earth, will cleanse herself and rid herself of us. We are the parasite. We are the parasite. We are the ones who have brought all this harm to this planet. When this planet gets tired of us, this planet will eradicate us as she has hundreds of times before. Okay? This is the one thing that arrogance has gotten us. We are so far from being in balance with nature. And this is what this is all about. All this plastic, all this AI, all this tech takes us away from the organic beings that we are. We are becoming more machine than man, interfacing daily with mechanical. We're putting things on to take us to an alternate reality. We are mind melding with machines. We're becoming more machine and less human. And we must remember our humanity, our organicness, our connection to the earth, the grass, and the trees. We're going through a cycle of cleansing, and the universe, the planet, will cleanse herself. The 144,000 is a real number because there are a lot of people that will not wake up, that will refuse to see the forest and the trees. This is all about us returning to literally our roots, connecting with the earth, with nature. Technology is not going to be able to feed you. Technology is not going to be able to maintain the water in your carbon system that is 90% water. There's no water in a computer, and you can't live without it. You don't have to feed a computer, but you got to feed a human body. You can reboot a computer over and over and over again, change out the hard drive, make a computer basically last forever. But when a person's brain dies, that person is brain dead and ceases to exist, at least on this plane. Resist the urge to continue down the road of AI. Resist the urge. That's all I can tell you. Get outside. Remind yourself who you are, what you are. It is imperative that you know and that you connect with nature. Hug a tree. Don't pick the flower, smell it. Admire it. Don't chop down the tree. Hug it. Talk to it. Let it bear fruit. We destroy everything that was put here to help us live. And we've got to understand that we do that we're being compelled to do that we are being compelled to destroy ourselves. And that as long as we do not say anything, that we are agreeing to it. Okay? I'm going to talk about this now. our history has been changed. Our history has been changed. It was changed in Rome by the Romans, and that's still lasting. And this is important because knowledge is power. Ignorance is death. Think about this. They extended our calendar by 2 months. Listen to this. October, November, December, no, September. If you know your Roman numerals, you understand these numbers. September is the number 7. October is the number 8. November is the number 9. December is the number 10. They have changed our body clock. They have changed our memories. They have changed the way that we are supposed to live. They have us working 8 hours a day. You go to work 8 hours a day. You sleep 8 hours. There's only 24 hours in a day. So you sleep 8 hours. Then you work 8 hours. How many hours do you have left in your day? You only have 8 hours. Understand, this is to shorten your lifespan, making you work after the sun goes down, the quote-unquote graveyard shift. Kills you, puts you in the grave. Words matter. Our memories and our history has been changed. They have changed the time to affect our body clocks, to keep us in operating tired and stressed. I'm just asking all of you to take a second and think deeply about what we know they have altered to control us. Because that's what this is all about. It's about control. Just remember, don't believe something just because somebody wrote it down. Don't believe something just because somebody said it. You were given a brain, you were given a consciousness, you were given feelings so that you could explore everything. Your feelings are a sixth sense to let you know that is magical. Your gut feeling was given to you as a warning. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Question everything. Demand answers. And if you're not satisfied with the answer, then try to find it yourself. I love you. I love every one of you. Right now is about us knowing, remembering, waking up to who we are and why we are here. There are a lot of people that are running around, confused, disconnected. We have been given this opportunity to reconnect ourselves to the all, to the universe. And it is up to us. But it starts with us rejecting the things that we know are against us. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Wednesday, you early birds. Namaste. Bye-bye.